All right, good afternoon, guys, and thanks for joining me this afternoon. Northerners, some Northerners are beginning to get sense. I can see different campaign and awareness from Northerners to stop religion, stop politics of bigotry, stop politics of tribalism. That everybody is now suffering. That if tomorrow now they said every region should go and be on their own, what will they have to show? Is it the overhead bridges? Is it the roundabouts and all of that? And this was coming from a lady. It's a very, very, very nice awareness. I didn't know a day will come where people will begin to admonish themselves to stop the politics of tribe, the politics of religion, and all of it. It's like now that they have noticed that no tribe is buying bread cheaper, no religion is buying bread cheaper, we are all suffering insecurity, inflation, and everything is affecting everybody, and nobody is spared. And they are now beginning to have sense. Some of their influencers are beginning to have sense and preaching to their fellow northerners, especially those from the core north, to stop the politics of tribe, to stop the politics of religion. They know the third person now. Tinubu don't show everybody shaggy in 1 year. The shege Tinubu have showed people in 1 year is worse than what Buhari showed people in 8 years. I'm telling you, people are suffering, especially northerners. Because if you go and see what these people are passing through, those who were able to afford rice and pepper stew to eat before, cannot afford it anymore because the prices have skyrocketed and all of it. So I'm going to be showing you that campaign of awareness. But before I do that, let me quickly tell you that Peter Obi have joined his voice in the call for the release of Max Nnamdi Kanu. He said government cannot continue to, disobey court orders. Where is the rule of law when the court have granted him bail and they are not allowing him? Let me not say too much. Let me allow you to listen to him, and when we come back, we'll continue.
Down to the southeast here. Some people have attributed it to the continued incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu. And people like Ohanese and several other individuals have called for the release of that young man. I don't know what your own take is about that.
My take is very simple. I've said it repeatedly. That I don't see anything why his continued detention. Quite frankly. Especially as the courts have granted him bail. Government must obey the law. Rule of law is an intrinsic asset that we must cherish and live with. And I've said I'm going to discuss with every agitator. And I use the same opportunity to play to government to ensure that all those who are in similar conditions are released and discussed with. We're a democratic government. We shouldn't be doing things that are arbitrary and not within the law.
All right, welcome back, guys. I guess you saw it. Now, the truth is that they know why they are keeping him there. They have a reason why they are keeping him there. And he has said it on several occasions himself. That is like there are people who are benefiting from this insecurity that is going on in the southeast. And that is why they are hell bent on keeping him there. Because they know if he comes out, it's going to stop. And it looks true because the court have said, okay, give this man bail. And still yet, they are still holding him against court orders. What kind of a country are we running? Sunday Eboho, Mieti Allah leader, and all of them are free. So why only Nnamdi Kanu? Why is he only the one held hostage? Peter Obi have lended his voice and said he should be released. He sees no reason why he's still in detention. Now, having said that, let me show you the call for awareness, I mean the awareness campaign going on from northern influencers to their fellow northerners. And when we come back, we'll wrap up. Please watch.
Dear northern Nigerian people, this is a wake-up call for all of us. If today they decide to make Nigeria survive on their region, what do we have in northern Nigeria? What do we have in northern Nigeria? I have come on here to talk about it several times, that the rich in northern Nigeria are not doing justice. They are not being fair to the poor in northern Nigeria. They weaponize poverty and make it look like it is a religious thing. Oh, it is okay for you to be poor. It is kadara. That is who we are. It is part of our destiny to have the poor and the rich amongst us. But the proportion in which the poor and the rich are in northern Nigeria is unfair. Sakani da Allah, let's be fair. Let's be frank. Let us sit down at the table and have a proper conversation. Because if today Anche northern Nigeria that could share the kanku da abin da kuke fitar da shi a kasan nan uban me muke da shi, we have plenty bridges. We will start selling bridge. We will turn bridges to tourist sites. Roundabouts, we will turn it to tourist sites. Because if we do not have roundabouts, if you don't have roundabouts in your country, in your state, if you do not have new bridge made by every new governor, are you even in northern states? What is happening in northern Nigeria? By the time people say vote, we will say no, Kabila. No, let's follow tribe. Let's follow religion. Now that the economy has been turning on its own, how many times have you gone to the market and you have been offered free food because of your religion? How many times have you been offered free clothes because of your tribe? You're not sitting in your house. You now have light. You're not paying for light again because you voted this person. If you vote anybody, the person goes up there and doesn't perform well, you have every right to remove the person. But the truth is, Moe Arewa will just, Kome Abarwa, Allah, this and that. I'm not taking out the place of God. I'm saying trust in God. But in that, use your sense. Use wisdom. These people have used money to separate us. They are intermarrying themselves and spending the money that we're supposed to be shared equally amongst us, the citizens. Arewa, we need to wake up. Gone are those days, they used to come and tell us, oh, vote for this person from your state. If this person from your village is not doing the right thing, remove the person and vote for the other person that will probably do the right thing for you. And the person doesn't perform well, come out to the person as well. Thank God it's not forever, it's for 4 years. Northern Nigeria, this is the time to join our heads together. All these bridges, they have not been helping us. The competition that we have now in Northern Nigeria is bridge. Any governor that comes in power, build bridge. Name it after you and after the person that you admire. Meanwhile, there are people in your state that are not educated. The educational system in Northern Nigeria is in the dustbin. Our security in the dustbin. If they say today, feed yourself, what's going to happen to us? This is a call to action for every northerner. Mutation, who do you do?
All right, welcome back, guys. I guess you saw it. It was a nice call. It was a nice call. But will they listen? That is the question everyone should ask. Because the truth is that most of these people are so brainwashed to the extent that the elites among them will go and meet the poor ones and tell them that it is good to be poor. Now, someone who is rich, who is enjoying riches, is telling you that it is good to be poor, that it's part of the Quran. Everybody cannot be rich. That in short, the poor people will even go to heaven faster than the rich people. All these deceits to keep people in their state, to make them not to ask for more, to make them feel that, oh, it is the will of Allah for them to be like that. And then they are the first people that will meet with Allah because they are poor. So all these teachings and all these deceits is what they use to keep them caged. Weaponize poverty, keep them in that poverty, gather them every day, give them food, morning, afternoon, evening, pray with them, and they keep continuing like that. Even if one is trying to enlighten them, they will say, no, it's not supposed to be like that. It is how they were told. And that is why when they come during elections and tell them, vote your own, the worst Muslim is better than the best Christian. That was the word some of their imams were using in the mosques. Now, I can't forget, prior to the elections. And now, where are the imams? All of them don't run. They don't leave the masses in hunger, perpetual hunger, penury, poverty, insecurity. And It's good to see that some of the influencers are now having sense to come out and do some awareness. But will they listen? Because these same people, their fanatic leaders will come up tomorrow and still brainwash them and they will follow them. You would think they have learned one or two things, but trust me, only few among them have learned. Some will still continue to wallow in this kind of poverty and they are comfortable with it as long as it is their person that is in power. Muslim ticket, Muslim ticket. Then, now how far? How is it? Are Muslims exempted from the suffering? Are Northerners exempted from the suffering? Shey na all of us dey suffer am? We all have sense. Good to see them campaign to themselves to stop the bigotry, tribalism, and religion. And just let me show you this video, guys. Thanks for watching. God bless you.